Hi, Petrina. This is Love and Light, and I'm here with your reading. So, what you got yourself, a Scorpio? You like a Scorpio, girl? There's been a lot of people coming in to me about Scorpio men. I tell them all the same thing. You'll know when he likes you. You will know because he will pursue the shit out of you. Scorpio men usually like to be the one to make a choice. So if you just kind of like this guy from afar or something, and he hasn't came to you yet, I don't know about pursuing a Scorpio who isn't pursuing you. It usually doesn't work that way. I know because I dated a Scorpio, and I know what it's like when they really want to pursue you, okay? And it's like they're voyeurs, you know? They don't want you to see them first or something. Like, I can't. I swear, this Scorpio, when I started dating him, he said, "You don't remember me?" I'm like, "What?" No. He's like, "I tried to holler at you back in 2005. I'm like, "What?" I don't remember that. He's like, "Yeah, because you had a boyfriend." I'm like, "I remember you. I told you I had a boyfriend, and I told you no." He's like, "Yup." And I told you I didn't care, and you said no. And that was that. But it's like, before he stepped to me, I never really seen him like that. I think I vaguely remember seeing him when we were all like, it was like a lot of people chilling. And he had walked up and, you know, said hello. He kept laughing at all my jokes. And I'm like, okay. I wasn't really paying attention because it was like a lot of people or whatever. And then, like, 10 years later, I'm in a store and we met eyes. And on my way out, he stopped me. He's like, "Can I get your phone number?" I'm like, I don't know. I just didn't really have a lot of interest. And that's what makes them go wild, when you don't really have a lot of interest, or when you have a lot going on, or when you're not really focused on them. That makes Scorpio men go wild. You know what I'm saying? They watch you before they approach you. They do. Because it was another Scorpio that did that to me in the store. They watch you, and then they like position themselves to run into you. Okay? Yeah, that's what they do. Okay. So I'm only saying this because I really don't have a backstory from you, Petrina. And I do not have any questions. So next time, would you please send me some backstory when you book the reading? Don't send it to me after, because I won't need it then. Okay, bottom of the deck, unrequited love. Yeah, I'm not really feeling a lot coming from this connection. Something where it's not enough direct contact and aggression here. Okay, it's just not. And, you know, the chemistry card always comes out when I pull for women wanting to know about Scorpio men. It's because they like it when they pursue you. And I have all of that here. So I don't know. I'm about to clarify and see if this has happened. But it doesn't really seem like it has, because I see you just staying hopeful. But I do see the soulmate card here. And another thing, if you've gotten the Scorpio's attention and he's still not always calling you, wanting to see you, that's a warning sign for a Scorpio. So, like, you know, you have to know with Scorpios when not to waste your time. You really do. I know how to make them fall in love with you, too. And that's mainly by, like, just being really feminine and, like, being busy and confident but powerful at the same time. They like that. I don't know. Let's get two more shuffles, for these cards don't even want to come together. Okay. So I see the Lovers card, which is great. Wow. Okay, so it's like this relationship can move forward, but somebody needs to do something different. And this is where I see somebody needs to do something different. The Four of Cups. When it comes to the passion, Scorpios are very passionate. They want to be very passionate about you. They want to be very passionate while they're dealing with you. He may not be satisfied, or you may not be satisfied. I'm seeing that someone's not going to be satisfied with this union in the near future. It's not going to go anywhere. This could be a soulmate lesson towards you, why this isn't going anywhere. It's something that may need to be done different when it comes to pursuit or passion in your love relationships. But you're going to figure something out with the Judgment card when it comes to what you deserve. So this person, Grant, he may not give you what you deserve, okay? It seems like it could be a very sexual match, a lot of sexual attraction, but after that, it's some disappointments with the two of you guys. And he's going to be feeling the same way too. Like he's not really, the chemistry it seems to be only romantic, and that can happen with a Scorpio. So when they try to keep you there, don't let them keep you there, because they will fucking try. They will, unless you're a real intellectual person. And Gemini and Scorpio is not the best match. It's usually purely sexual. It really is, especially with the High Priestess here. So you may not see this person until he wants you. Or you may not really hear him buzzing about you unless you look really, really good one day. That's another thing Scorpio men do. I hate it when men only be nice to you when you look good one day. But Monday and Tuesday, when you're just looking like, you know, sporty or looking like crap, they really don't know what to say to you, okay? So in the recent past, maybe you were waiting for this person. Like I said, Scorpios like to actively pursue people. They like to actively pursue people. They don't like to be pursued. So if you pursued him, he may not like that too much. If he pursued you, he's doing some player shit or some kind of stop and go. In the near future, I see trust. So it will have to take a lot of faith for you to deal with this person. Both of you guys will have to have a lot of faith in this union. And it comes from focusing the relationship towards new or another direction. Because I really see that this relationship can extinguish if you let it be sensual. You got to push the Scorpio to be in a relationship with you. So I'm seeing that this is a soulmate lesson where you learn about relationships. High Priestess is here. The Lovers is here. This could very well be a third party. Or this is just an intense attraction. This looks really good when it comes to these two cards being here. These are relationship cards. These are twin flame cards, especially with the Lovers. But what I don't like is how the High Priestess is clarifying the separation. So there may be a mystery about when he's going to leave somebody. There may be a mystery around what he's going to do with the relationship. Or it just may be a lot of time apart from each other and only coming together for sex. You know what I'm saying? So this is, again, where I see the relationship needs to be steered. And then I'm seeing past life relationships. So this is a lesson here that you're going to learn with this person, where he's going to help you be wise and break the cycle from your past relationships, because your past relationships could have been a lot like this. Or there wasn't a relationship laid. And with you being a Gemini, it's important for you to get a relationship at this time, for you to make sure you're in a stable relationship. So this last card, I mean, it could be good or bad. Stay optimistic about your love life with the Three of Wands. Again, this is like either turning your back on this and being optimistic that there's better, because you don't want to just have things be one-dimensional, or this is you expanding the relationship by giving this person more facets of yourself other than what he's trying to gain from you. You have to show him you're multifaceted. You have to show him all of these relationship skills you have, all the things you can bring to the table with your beauty and your effort and your energy besides just your looks. And I'm not saying that you don't know that. It's just that he may try to keep things trapped there. Because it's time for you to get a more serious commitment. You've been waiting on a serious commitment for quite some time. And it's up to you on whether you get that serious commitment from this person. So this relationship can bring you a renewal outside of anything you've ever experienced, Petrina, if you make sure it does. It's up to you with the Gemini card for you to infuse as much chemistry in there as possible beyond romantic. And this can happen. There's a lot of stability and promise here with the Ace of Pentacles. So you putting faith into the union, because it looks like he's going to have to be shown. Because this guy, he's like, he may kind of feel like all girls are the same. So why do we have unrequited love here? I feel that right now the situation is in balance. One may want more than the other. But with an expression of love, this turns into a friendship along with a sexual relationship. Okay? I don't know what this disconnect is, or this separation, or this time apart, or whatever is. But you guys are quite the match here when it comes to you having some work on your hands to keep this man open. He's not going to be like other people in a good way. He does have a lot of potential for a long-term relationship. So you should try to really show him what you're made out of, what the Petrina experience would be when it comes to getting a true love and a true companion. He needs to know. So, what are Grant's true feelings towards Petrina? Grant is a Scorpio. So, right now, he's trying to give the relationship a chance. He does kind of hold some perspectives about relationships or women. He still really wants to get his mind changed too. He wants to get his mind changed, and that's a Scorpio. They would love for somebody to change their mind. They don't make it easy. They make it seem like they're never going to change their mind, but they really, really want to be convinced. And really can make good partners. So I got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Yes, exactly. Like this person, he don't want to be left out in the cold. Scorpios do like connections and relationships. Okay? He is trying to give this relationship a chance by not giving up on it. He doesn't want to give up on it right now, which is great. Like I said, he does have some outlooks or perspectives towards committed relationships here that may be a little bit confusing or disorganized according to you. But it's like how he looks at them may be quite restrictive or, messy or controlling. But he wants to get his mind changed. Just like I was saying, the Tower card is a belief system change. He wants to get his mind changed. He really does. He wants to rebuild how he looks at relationships. He's just waiting for somebody to change his damn mind. He don't want to think that all women are the same. And he actually does not want to keep fighting for relationships that are just sexual either, because feelings start to come out. So what I'm seeing here in the recent past is that this guy could have like gave up on relationships or gave up trying to be his best in relationships. He kind of gave that up. He really throws himself into finances and career. But what I am seeing is that this guy is focusing on sorting out how to have a popping relationship where there are no problems in it, and he don't have to keep breaking up with folks or having distance put between them. He wants to be able to have a strong relationship, but he needs to know that he is a part of this. He needs to know that he has to play his part, but I think that he just wants somebody to light his fire. He just wants some motivation and some inspiration to be his best self, to be a good boyfriend. He wants to, but he needs to be inspired to. So don't fall for any of his traps where he try to make it seem like, you know, you all should just keep having sex, or he's just going to stay strong in his convictions that he don't want a relationship. Yes, he does. He wants these bitter feelings of the past removed, and he really does want to heal. Okay? So I'm saying you are the karmic partner that can change that for him. But this relationship would definitely have to be steered from just sex, because he's thinking that it can stay this way, and it's not going to be successful if you let him have too much of his way, honey. You have to be really sweet with it, smart, clever with it, spontaneous, or just plan things in order for this person to not take it there and leave things up in the air with you. Okay? So, yeah, you can change his mind. Hopefully you can, Page of Swords. Like I said, he may not make it easy for you. He really may not. He may kind of keep the connection at bay or be disconnected with you. And as I'm looking, Petrina, I'm really seeing that you may get quite frustrated with this person. And you may not be able to do it. Like, because all of your cards are coming up in the reverse. Like, I can't do this. I don't have the maturity for this chess game that I have to play with this fucking Scorpio. But it is a chess game. It really, really is a fucking chess game with a Scorpio. So good luck with that. It looks like you just gonna say fuck it if you ask me. It looks like you're not gonna be able to figure it out. So that's what I see with you and Grant, okay? That's what I see. All the advice that I have for you to try to move it forward is here. But like I said, at the bottom of your deck, you got unrequited love. So that just lets me know that you like, fuck this shit. Okay? But this is what you would have to do to be with him. According to him. Like, this is how I engage with people. This is how I engage with people. You know, he engages with people by seeing how optimistic they can make him to choose them as his mate. And you know what? That's actually a good lesson to learn. You should put people through a trial period or a few tests to see if they're really going to make you happy. But if he's doing it on the extreme, he could really be dampening things. You know what I'm saying? But if you really care, you can communicate how you're feeling in a way where you can let him know what you're feeling and going through. Lots of conversation and communication will be needed for this relationship to work. It needs some work. So that's what I'm seeing. All right. Bye, Petrina.